संस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल,
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल, नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि बोल,
हरि बोल
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल
नारायण
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारि बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायकु फल चारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा बिकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनऊ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
जय श्री कृष्णा। With profound reverence and gratitude to our Param Pujya Shri Govindev Giriji Maharaj, this is JVSM Lakshmi from Mumbai. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very happy Diwali and a great year ahead. A warm welcome to all our wonderful sadhaks to this session of spiritual enrichment through the Vivechan session by Srimati Shraddha Raodeo ji. Before we immerse ourselves in the knowledge and dwell into the profound teachings of Lord Krishna, let us connect with the divine through prayer. Today, for the prayer, I would like to invite Srimati Lakshmi Lavanyaji from Hyderabad. Didi is a homemaker with a postgraduate in MCOM, and she is a B.Ed and an MA in Sanskrit, and is associated with Geeta Parivar from January 2021, and is now a technical assistant in L4 and co-trainer in L3. Didi, welcome for the prayer.
जय श्री कृष्ण सबको वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुं जय श्री कृष्ण.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much for the divine prayer. Now, after the prayer, now it is time to illuminate our spirits with the radiance and move ahead with the deep prajwalan, the lighting of the lamp as a symbol of devotion to the Paramatma. So for this, I call upon Dr. Pooja Sharma from Mehsana, Gujarat. Didi is a PhD and an MBA associated with Geeta Parivar as technical assistant, pracharak, and in the graphics team since December 2022. Didi, please come forward to do the Deep Prajwalan, please.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Didi, for providing the divine experience on this special Diwali day and setting the tone for today's session. So before we start today's session, we have a few announcements. Like we have an L1 batch starting from 17th of November, that is in a few days. And I request all of you to convey this message to your friends, relatives, and acquaintances, and see that you encourage more number of people in your surroundings to take part in this divine Geeta Jnana Yajna and get the benefit of these online classes through Geeta Parivar. So these classes are starting from 17th November and will be from morning 5 o'clock to night 2 o'clock. And it is provided in all the languages and different time slots. So these are the things which you have to convey to those people whom you want to make them join here. So this is, and the next announcement is regarding the daily and the weekly Parayan of all the 18 Adhyayas of Bhagavad Gita. That is called Sampurna Parayan every Sunday we have Sampurna Parayan, that is all the 18 adhyayas will be recited at one go, and it is from morning 7 o'clock onwards to 10 o'clock. This is every Sunday. And in addition to this, we have also daily Parayan of one chapter every day. After, for the L4 sadhaks who have come after completing L4, they'll be continuing with this kind of parayans, that is every day. It's every day, morning and in the night. Morning at 6:30 and in the night at 9:30. We have a parayan of one adhyaya, and this is done by Geeta Vratis. So all those who have completed their L4 are requested to kindly take part in this and participate regularly in these daily parayans. So this parayan will be completed once in 18 days. The whole Bhagavad Gita will be completed. So please take advantage of this. And now, after these announcements, now we'll go to the main part of today's program. And so let this Kartik month be a time of spiritual transformation and growth to all of us. Come, let us move forward in the spiritual journey by listening to the Vivechan of the first part of the second Adhyaya, the Sankhya Yoga, by our respected senior trainer, Shraddha Raodeo Dev Didi from Hyderabad. Didi possesses a degree in electronics and has over 13 years of experience in mobile app development. She is a disciple of Swamiji Govindev Giriji Maharaj, and over the last 8 years, she has been inculcating Indian values and Hindu scriptures in kids over 5 years of age in Bala Gokulam in Hyderabad. She has been with Geeta Parivar since August 2020 as trainer, and also serves as examiner, Vivechak, and heads the class monitoring team. So it's my honor and great pleasure to request you, Shraddha Rao Didi, to take over this session. Didi, please.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much, Lakshmi Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Welcome.
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. A very warm welcome to the session, all of you. It's a beautiful day, a very auspicious evening. It is a pleasure to be together and setting ourselves on a beautiful journey of Bhagavad Gita on this very, very auspicious day. Before we begin, let's remember Guruji and our Param Puja Shri Krishna Ji and seek their blessings. Hari Om. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Hare Paramatmani, Pranatah Kleshanashaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Krathitam Purana Muninam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Mashtadashatyayini Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshini. Om Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha. A very warm welcome to the session, all of you. Before we begin with this session, I wish you all a very, very happy Diwali, a very auspicious Diwali. It is so nice to see all of you joining us on the occasion of Diwali. Once in a year, we all celebrate Diwali. We celebrate this festival of lights. Personally, I feel in my life, if I consider the entire life period as 1 year, I think the Diwali started for me the day I joined Bhagavad Gita for Geeta Parivar to learn Bhagavad Gita. I'd been learning Bhagavad Gita from a long time, but the real Diwali had started for me when I joined Geeta Parivar. That is why I cherish this moment even more. when we will be welcoming Lakshmi ji in our homes, when we have on the onset of the evening, when Lakshmi ji welcomes our home, we all welcome Lakshmi ji in our home. We all should feel very gratitude that we are not only welcoming Lakshmi ji, we are welcoming knowledge in our home by the virtue of Geeta Parivar, and the knowledge that we are getting to learn very easily by the means of Geeta Parivar. So on this eve, I express my special gratitude to Geeta Parivar for giving me this opportunity on this auspicious day to do the Aradhana of Mahalakshmi Mata in a very different way. We always worship her as, the goddess of wealth. And the greatest wealth in this entire universe is knowledge. So let's look at it from a different perspective. We are getting the greatest wealth in this universe. The greatest wealth in this universe is knowledge. Vidyadhana Sarvadhana Pradhanam. This is a very famous quotation in Sanskrit. Vidyadhanam Sarvadhana Pradhanam. And today, when we are worshipping wealth, it is mandatory that we worship the greatest wealth today, and that itself is knowledge. Today, we are setting, and look at the coincidence, the beautiful. We are starting with the Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya itself also means knowledge. So, on the day when we are welcoming Mahalakshmi Ji, we are welcoming knowledge in our lives in its truest form. So, let us consider, let us appreciate, take a moment to appreciate this moment, this beautiful coincidence of learning Sankhya Yoga on the day when we are worshipping Mahalakshmi Ji, and let us begin our discussion today. Today, when we are starting with the second chapter, the chapter actually begins on a very serious note. What is the situation that we are in? We are setting on a life-changing journey. We are looking forward to knowledge. But when this knowledge actually started on Kurukshetra, at that moment, Arjun had no idea what he is going to get ahead. He was in a situation of major Vishad. Vishad is major sorrow. He was bereaved. He was extremely sad, extremely disappointed. So, though we are starting to learn this chapter on a very high, upbeat note, on a very high note on Lakshmi Pujan Day, but Arjun was extremely sad. So, and he was in a position where he was seeing the might of Kauravas. He was not scared of the might of Kauravas. He was in between the two. We have seen in the first chapter, Arjun has requested Shri Krishna to take the chariot in between the two armies. Senayor ubayor madhye ratham sthapaya mechyuta. Yavadeta niriksheham yodhu kaman avasthitan. He was full of confidence initially. I want to see who all have come to fight with me. Kair maya sahayodhavyam asmin rana samudyame. That was the who has come to fight with me. Who all are there to come, and who have come, who have the courage to fight with me. And when he saw that Yotsamanana Veksheham ya etetra samagataha dharta rashtrasya durbuddhe. At that point of time, he was convinced that they are durbuddhi. They deserve to be fought with. Yuddhe priya chikishavaha, the one who are extremely willing to have a war. This was the emotion with which Arjun has stepped in the Ranbhumi. This is the upbeat mood that he has stepped in the in the Ranbhumi. But when he sees his own clan, his own cousins there, what has come over his entire enthusiasm? A darkness has come over, the darkness of ignorance, the darkness which is completely taking him away from the knowledge of what is correct, what is incorrect. And what had happened, see, we have this entire fear, this mental fear, the mental weakness transforms into physical traits. It doesn't take any time. If you are mentally weak, gradually it affects your physical state also, and that we see in Arjun, where he says, Sidanti mama gatrani mukhai cha parishashyati vepathascha sharire me romaharshascha jayate. This is the situation that happens when we are also in for some exam. What happens initially very nicely, and then kuch yaad hi nahi aa raha hai, not able to write, not able. When we take exams, even in our Geeta Parivar, when we take Didi, we have learned so nicely, but when the trainer is asking, when the examiner is asking, nothing we can say, we are trembling. That fear is very less. Arjun's fear is multiple times, because now he is fearing that the battles that I have fought so far are not the battles of life and death. They are defeated, they run away, that is okay. But now he knows whatever is going to happen is going to be the end result. And what had happened, not only were his body was shaking, he was trembling, his weapons were falling down. Gandivam sramsate hastat vakshaiva paridahyate. I feel the burning sensation on my skin. Na chashaknyo mavasthatum pramati vachame manaha. Now, all these are indriya, all these are organs which are helping you do something. And who is the commander of all these organs? Who is the commander of all these things that you do? When I'm talking, the commander of my mouth is my mind. Who is the commander of our mind? Who is the commander of all our indriyas? Let me just mute everybody. The commander of all this is the mind, and the mind is itself flowing here and there. Brahmati. Now imagine if the army is going hayway, is fine. If the commander is only running away, what is going to happen? Now similarly, our hands, legs are the parts of the body, and the commander of our body is the mind. If the mind is only wandering, what will the body achieve? Nothing it can achieve. We have to have a complete control of the mind to achieve something. And yahan pe Arjun's mind is only not in place. Brahmati vachame mana. And forget about that. A more serious problem has happened, that I don't see any sense in this war. Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani keshava. Na cha shreyo nu pashyami hatva swajanamahave. I am not seeing any purpose in this war. Now this is where the biggest problem is lying. Now he is not seeing the enemy as their enemies. He is seeing his loved ones in the enemy. That is such a difficult problem. When we are seeing our warriors, our soldiers on the army, if they start believing, oh, our neighboring country is our loved brothers, then what will happen to our country? Our life is in grave danger, isn't it? So this has become a big problem. The ignorance, the moha has gripped his mind so much. No matter how strong your body is, the greatest strength we all should understand from Arjuna Vishada Yoga, that no matter how strong our body is, the greatest strength that it derives is from our mind. And Arjun has Shri Krishna on his side. He was very lucky that he had Shri Krishna on his side to pull him out of this grief. If we fall in such a situation, what will happen to us? We should be very grateful that we also have Shri Krishna Rupi Geeta. Jayatu Jayatu Geeta Vangmaya Krishna Murti. This is a very famous saying. Jayatu Jayatu Geeta Vangmaya Krishna Murti. So Krishna Geeta ji is a literary incarnation of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. He is a human. Shri Krishna is a human incarnation of Vishnu ji, and Bhagavad Gita is a literary incarnation of Shri Krishna himself. We are very lucky that we have the literal incarnation of Shri Krishna always by our side. In this form, in the form of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, Krishna himself is alongside us. And on today's day, we should be assured that whatever is the ignorance in the form of darkness, today we are lighting lamps in our houses to drive away the darkness from our homes. Today, let us light this lamp of Sankhya Yoga in our lives, so that the darkness of ignorance forever goes away from our life. If we follow Bhagavad Gita properly, it will guide us through all inappropriate situations in an appropriate way. The advice of Sri Krishna starts from the second chapter. We all know in the first chapter, not a single shloka from Sri Krishna. No Sri Bhagavan Vacha. But unless we understand this background, unless we understand the situation that Arjun was in, and we will not be able to put ourselves in his shoes, we cannot understand the true essence of Bhagavad Gita. Unless and until you understand a problem, will you ever understand what solution Sri Krishna is giving? We have to understand the problem, then only there is some question of understanding the solution. And now that the problem statement is completely understood, here we have seen how Arjun is. He is completely gripped with fear of losing his loved ones. He is completely under the clouds of ignorance, which is driving him away from what? Away from his own duties. And at that point is being described by Sanjay. The first shloka in this chapter begins with Sanjaya Uvacha. तन्तथा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलीक्षणम् विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यमुवाच मधुसूदनः. Sanjay is narrating this shloka, and he is narrating the condition of Arjun. How is it? He is completely clouded by compassion. Krupaya Vishtam. Krupaya Vishtam, completely clouded by the compassion. Now, compassion is a good thing, but excess of anything is not good. Having compassion for the enemy army, it is not at all good. And here, how is his state? His eyes are full of tears. Ashrupurna kulekshanam. Eyes are so full of tears that he is not even able to see clearly. He is not even able to see clearly what is lies in front of him, what is lying in front of him. Ashrupurna kulekshanam. Vishidantamidam vakyam. He has started saying something to whom? To Madhusudana. Now, the adjectives, I always say the adjectives that Sri Krishna and Arjun use for each other are extremely meaningful, beautiful, and according to the situation that they are in. Who is Sri Krishna? He is the destroyer of Madhu demon. The demon who by the name Madhu was killed by Sri Krishna. Now, as he has destroyed this Madhu demon, how he has killed this demon, like that only, let the demon of attachment, let the demon of ignorance be killed within me. That is the meaning that Arjun means here. The ignorance, now Arjun is gradually understanding, because after giving all that lecture that he gave in the first chapter, Arjun is realizing that Sri Krishna is not even seeming to be listening to me. He's probably not even listening to me. And in this situation, he is worried. And now he's saying, Madhusudana, the way you have killed the demon Madhu, you have to kill the demon that has arisen in me, the demon of attachment, the demon of ignorance that you have to take care of. Now, imagine the situation here is so grave. Just imagine now the Tulsi Vivah and all will happen to and then the season of marriages starts. You all will be having, some of you must be having marriages and all in the houses after this end of Diwali. The season of marriages start. Now imagine this situation that you are having a marriage in the house and all the guests have come. They are already there and you are already welcoming the guests with full enthusiasm, and all of a sudden the caterer whom you have called to cook for thousands of guests who are at your home, he says, sorry boss, I cannot cook for all your guests today. What will be the situation? The army of guests have come and the chef says, I'm not ready to serve them. I'm not going to cook. How will be the situation? That is the situation that Shri Krishna is in. The army. Now, Shri Krishna has also invited this war on the strength of Arjun. There is the you should have this knowledge of this background also, how Shri Krishna has when he went as a peace messenger from the Pandava clan, when he asked, I am going as a Shanti Doot, tell me, what should I do there? What is the opinion of everybody? Yudhishthir had said, I don't want, out of the 5 Pandavas, 3 had completely refused the war. Yudhishthir said, I don't want to have war at any cost. Arjun also said, whatever Bhaiya says, I agree with it. I also don't want the war at any cost. Nakul also said, I agree with both Bhaiyas. I don't want war at any cost. One was neutral. Bhim says, if the war happens, I will fight with all might, but we should avoid the war. He was neutral. Sahadev was the only one who said, I want the war to happen because they are adharmi. The Kauravas are not behaving in a just way. They are being adharmi. I want the war to happen. This is our Kshatriya dharma. We have to fight the war. So look at the majority. The majority don't want war. In this situation, taking this, Shri Krishna says, okay, he didn't ask, okay, raise your hands. He's individually taken everybody's opinion. And then Shri Krishna has gone to this Kaurava clan, done whatever he has done there, and taken that invitation for the war only from Kauravas. And there in the court of Duryodhan, in front of Dhritarashtra and Bhishma Pitama, with full confidence, Shri Krishna has said, the place, the battlefield where I will be sitting with Arjun in his chariot, nobody will be able to defeat you people. And that confidence, he has said, the place where me and Arjun are together, that army cannot be defeated. जहां मैं और अर्जुन है उसे आप उससे विजय नहीं प्राप्त कर पाओगे. This is the sentence in Sanskrit. He has said, where me and Arjun are there. Now me is still there, but Arjun, he has given up the weapons. Now this is the situation. He has imagined what kind of stress he should be in. And what happens, so obviously Shri Krishna, and in one sentence somewhere he has to pull up Arjun. So Shri Krishna, the divine God, personified form of Shri Krishna, he has said one shloka to pull up this Arjun. He says, Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kutastva Kashmalamedau Vishame Samupasthitam अनार्यजुष्टमस्वर्ग्यमकीर्तिकरमर्जनम् क्लैव्यमास्पगमः पार्थ नैतत्त्वय्युपपद्यते क्षुद्रं हृदय दौर्बल्यं त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप. The first sentence he's saying, Kutastva kashmalamidau vishame samupasthitam. This and what has happened to you? What is wrong with you? From where has this kind of behavior come in you? Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupasthitam. At this difficult times, we were seeing about how this caterer is not cooking in this war time. Acha, if you had to say something like this, you could have said at home, no? In the battlefield, vishame samupasthitam, in this difficult situation, this kind of fear you are gripped with. Had you said this at home, I could have done something about it in this difficult situation. What is this you are doing? Anarya jushta masvaryam. Anarya jushta means a behavior which is practiced by unworthy people. This behavior is not worthy of good people. Genuine people, worthy people will never behave like this. Anarya jushtam. Aswaryam. See, we all are doing all this good deeds for what? To reach Swarga. We all have to reach the heavens. We have to reach the good worlds. And whatever you are doing right now is not worthy of taking you to good worlds. It will not take you to Swarga. This is the kind of behavior you are doing. Aswaryam behavior. Akirtikara. What is it going to bring to you? It is going to defame you in no way. See, Arjun was a mighty warrior. At this point of time, we have to see who is in front of us. It is Arjun, who has helped gods to win battles. He is the one who has been blessed by divine weapons. From whom? From Indra himself. He has special blessings of everybody, all gods. And This is the kind of fame you have, Arjun. And what are you doing? Akirtikara. This is not going to. This is going to defame you. It is going to completely destroy your entire kirti, your entire fame. It is going to destroy. That kind of behavior you are showing at this point of time. So Shri Krishna is pulling him up, and then comes a very important shloka. Klaibyam masmagamah partha. Klaibya. Don't behave like an impotent. Masmagamah partha. At this point of time, he's saying, see, purushartha. This is what is expected out of a kshatriya to do, fight his enemy. And you are showing me this kind of impotency by, fighting, running away from the army. Naitat vai yupapadyate kshudram hridaya daurvalyam tyaktvottishta parantapam. One important thing about this shloka is, if you have to understand the very essence of this shloka. This shloka is one of the most favorite shloka of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda gives a lot of importance to this shloka because this is a verse that awakens people. It awakens the consciousness within a person. It will awaken the confidence within a person. Sometimes when we are weak from heart, we have seen everything will, go away. The weakness of heart is going to make you lose everything. We forget to, realize our own potential if we are loose by heart. One very important incident I'll tell you from the fights that Shivaji Maharaj used to have. When Shivaji Maharaj, they used to go to conquer different kilas, the forts. There was one very famous warrior from his clan, Tanaji. When they went to fight, this attack happened at night. This entire army, it was a very small army. It was not a very big army. That fort was a big fort, but comparatively, the army was very small. And when they had to capture this fort, they put the ropes on this fort. And at night in the darkness, they all, climbed the fort. Now, the trick that they used to scare the army, or the army that was present on the fort, which was multiple times the small army that had went on the fort. The small army, they went on the ropes, and there while climbing those ropes, they started making noise. Now, if the army of few people, they made such huge noise, so how much army is there? They, in the darkness, they could not gauge. So an army of few hundred made the noise equivalent to those of 400. So these people who were on the fort got very scared. Those kinds of tricks the army of Shivaji Maharaj used to do. They all got very scared. They used the advantage of darkness to make so much noise that they felt that a huge army is attacking the fort. And after climbing, now in that war, Tanaji, he was the Senapati. He was killed in that war, unfortunately. But what happened now in our Sena, even in a cricket match, the cricket match is going on now, no? If the captain is out, the best batsman is out, the entire team, one by one, quickly the wickets will go. This is our problem, that when the leader is giving up, we all start giving up. That is the problem with everybody. What happened in this war? Thanaji said, see, when he was dying, he cut all the ropes. Now he said, either you have to jump from the fort and die, or you have to fight and die. You have only two options. Either you jump and die, or you fight and die. I am not there now. It is your choice, and you have to do what is best. The army which was running away because our leader is hurt, he's almost going to die, they returned. They knew that he told, I've already cut the ropes. Now there is no problem. Now you don't have any thing. Either you run away and die. Now this small army, they said, no, what is the point? Though their leader was not there, the army went back and fought on this fort and won that fort. The army which was multiple times. This is the power of confidence. This is the power of awakening, and this is the power that Swami Vivekananda wanted our society to realize, and hence he says this particular shloka is very important. and that is one very beautiful thing. We all know that Shivaji Maharaj and then Sambhaji Maharaj, they both were mighty kings. Now the kings were there when Shivaji Maharaj was there. Aurangzeb could not attack the Maratha Empire. When Sambhaji Maharaj was there, but even after these two kings were gone, what happened? He continued invading for 25 years. For 25 years, Aurangzeb kept finding. Finally, his qabr was also built here only, but he could not win. Why? Because each and every person started believing, each and every citizen of that empire, of that kingdom, started believing, I am the king. That was the confidence Shivaji Maharaj had put in each of the citizen. Everyone, Sambhaji Maharaj, everybody who was fighting started believing that I am the king. I have the capacity. They stopped believing that only the leaders can protect them. That was the confidence that these kings had given. And that is the reason we are living in this. They could get back, and for 25 years, this Mughal tried to invade, but he could not invade and he could not win. This is the this is the importance. So Kshudram Hridaya Daurbalyam, this Hridaya Daurbalya, Kshudra means it is extremely insignificant, it is extremely bad to have. It is something, Hridaya Daurbalyam, the weakness of heart is extremely bad to have, and that is what can destroy a person completely. When you stand firmly in the face of crisis, the crisis gets destroyed and you will win. That is the beauty of confidence. So this is what Swami Vivekananda wants each one of us to understand. A person should not become timid. There is a very beautiful quote that Swamiji always quotes in this context. There is an English quotation which says, if wealth is lost, something is lost. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. Because we can earn back wealth, isn't it? If health is lost, something is lost. And if character is lost, everything is lost, isn't it? This is a famous English quotation. Swamiji has added one more thing to this. He says, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. And if confidence is lost, everything is lost forever. So at any point of time, if you feel less confident, if you feel that your confidence is dwindling, remind yourself of this shloka. Remind yourself that you have to get up. Nothing should be able to break your heart. So when you are reading Bhagavad Gita, just reading the translation is not going to help. That essence of the shloka you should be able to understand, such that when we land in a situation where our confidence is not there, we should be reminded of this shloka. Learn Bhagavad Gita like that. See, one small example I'm reminded of, and I feel like quoting is, the game of boxing. Everybody knows the game of boxing. A person is not said to be defeated when the person has fallen down. If your opponent boxes you and makes you fall down, you are not lost. You are lost when you are not in a position to get up. So a person is lost not by falling down, but when he is not able to get up, that time the person is lost. Hence, always remind yourself that you don't have to lose. You have to understand, you have to gear up with the strength of our mind. For the strength of our minds, we have a very beautiful tonic in the form of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Now, when Shri Krishna has given this kind of words, Kshudram Hridaya Daurbalyam, Tyaktva Uttishta Parantapa, you have to get up. You are the one who has done lot of penance. Tyaktva Uttishta. Uttishta means get up. Get up. Discard this Hridaya Daurbalya. Discard this weakness of heart and get up. When Shri Krishna has said this, and he has Arjun now realizes that something is going wrong. I am doing something wrong. And then Shri Krishna, Arjun starts saying something in a little different tone. Now he has toned down and he is still full of Vishad, But now what he says is Arjuna Uvacha. He is saying with whatever scolding he has got from Sri Krishna, he has realized, okay, at least okay, I can kill anybody, but at least not these two people. Who are the two people? Bhishma and Drona. So Arjun says, Arjuna Uvacha कथं भीष्मवहं सङ्ख्ये द्रोणै च मधुसूदनम् इषुभिः प्रतियोत्स्यामि पूजार्हा वरिसूदनम् कथं भीष्ममहं सङ्ख्ये how can I kill Bhishma Pitamaham? Dronai cha Madhusudana, you have killed the Madhu demon, but I cannot kill them. No, I cannot kill Bhishma Pitama. I cannot kill Drona. We have to remember Mahabharat story again. When these Pandavas returned with Kunti from the one, there when they were in Hastinapur, they were not really welcomed by Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was never in a position to accept them, to love them. Dhritarashtra always envied them. The only person apart from Vidur and the people whom they had won by their own behavior, apart from that, from the family, the only one who loved them a lot was Bhishma Pitama. He has loved Pandavas immensely. He has seen the future of his clan, his family in the Pandavas. He knows that these these five children from my family are going to be the bright future of my family. They are going to make my entire family very proud. Bhishma loved them dearly. He was the only one, who was to. There was this incidents in Mahabharat where the palace of Pandavas was burned down. Varnavati Lakshagraha, when they burned down, and everybody for some time believed that the Pandavas are dead. Dhritarashtra had Magarmachh ke Aasu. He tried to show his sorrow by crying, oh my brothers, sons are lost, but he really didn't mean it. But Bhishma Pitava didn't come out of his palace for so many days. He didn't come out of his kaksha for many, many days. He was crying uncontrollably. He was completely gripped with grief. And Vidur also, for the sake of formality, he was crying, and then he thought that, okay, now I have to tell because Bhishma Pitama should become normal. And Vidur was the one who had said, he went to Bhishma Pitama and said, okay, so solidarity, both of them were there, and he quietly told, okay, Pitama, I want to share one thing with you. Don't cry so much. All five of them are alive. But he was the only one who was genuinely very sad that Pandavas are dead. Vidur told him they are alive, and Bhishma Pitama was surprised, and you didn't tell me this earlier. And Vidurji very nicely says, I have learned political lessons from you only. I have been taught when to say, what to say, whom to say at an appropriate time. So Vidurji had cleverly saved all the Pandavas from getting burned in the Lakshagraha, and Bhishma Pitama was very happy with what was done. The rest of the story we will not get into the details, but this is just to express how much Bhishma Pitama loved Pandavas, how much he loved. Even when he accepted to be the commander of Kauravas, he told Duryodhan, I will kill everybody, I will fight with everybody, I will fight with the Pandavas also, but I will not kill a single Pandav. That was his love for Pandavas. Even if they are in the enemy clan, I'll fight with them. I'll kill the entire army of Pandavas, but I will not kill any of the Pandavas. That was the love that Bhishma Pitama had for the Pandavas. And of course, even Arjun had that love for him. Arjun has always believed that he is what he is because of Acharya Dronacharya. Dronacharya has given more to Arjun, more lessons, more knowledge to Arjun than his own son Ashwathama. That is the love that even Dronacharya has for Arjun. In this situation, Arjun is rightly saying, how are these people for me? Pujarha. They are worthy of being worshipped. They are worthy of being worshipped by me. They are worshipable, and I cannot kill them. How can I kill them? Hey Madhusudana, you only tell me. And with that, though he is now ready to fight with others, but he's saying he's not in a mood to touch weapons for these two people. And he has, when the bhav changes, the chand, the tune in which the shlokas are being sung, that is also changing. And he says, Guruna hatva hi mahanubhavan shreyo bhoktum vaikshamapi haloke hatvarthakamastu gurunihaiva bhunji abhogan radhirapradigdhan. What he's saying, Gurun ahatva hi mahanubhavan. Gurun ahatva. How can I, instead of slaying my own gurus, instead of slaying somebody as great, as most noble people like Bhishma Pitama and my own guru, what is more beneficial for me? Shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham apiha loke. It is better for me that I go and ask for alms. Let me go and ask for bhiksha. It is better to go and ask for, bhiksha, and sustain my own life instead. How will I live in this world? I have to do something instead of enjoying this world at the cost of, killing my own guru and killing such noble people like Bhishma Pitama. It is better that I take bhiksha and live. This is the bhav that Arjun has at this point of time. If I have to eliminate my guru and these great individuals, if I have to eliminate them and then get the pleasures of this world, I don't want them. What will I do? Now also try to understand. See, we have to understand Mahabharata in a different perspective. If we learn this small things also, where are these words coming from? That I will, it's better to take bhiksha, and these words are coming from the wicked Dhritarashtra. The king Dhritarashtra, when he had sent Vidur to, give the message, he had told that, instead of these words are coming, these have been put in Arjun's mouth. This programming has been done behind the curtains by Dhritarashtra. So he has sent all these advices, but Krishna is Krishna. Arjun is very naive. He is very honest. He loves Dhritarashtra also. He has given all the, respect to Dhritarashtra always. But Krishna is Krishna. He's going to pull him out of this. And what Arjun is saying here, if I have to, enjoy this world, this throne, this kingdom, then what am I going to remember? Bhunji Yamogan Pradikdhan. What am I going to be reminded of? I will be reminded, if we all are sitting on the thrones will be sitting on, will be stained with what? The bloods of these respectable warriors. I will never be able to enjoy Rudhira Pradikdhan, stained with the bloods of these noble people, those whom I love. And he's still seeing that Shri Krishna is not looking at me, not interested in what I'm telling. And he says, Nachai tatvit makkatarhanno gariyo yadva jaye mayadivano jayeyuhu yane vahatvana jiji vishamas devasthitav pramukhe dhartarashtraha. I am unable to decide. Nacha etad vidmak. Vidmak means not able to understand. We understanding something, knowing something is vidmak. Na etad vikna. Nacha etad vidmak. I am not understanding. Katarat nagar nagariya. What is better for me? What is not good for me? I am not able to understand that. Yadva jayeva yadivano jayeyuhu. I am so confused. I don't know what is right for me, what is wrong for me. That whether winning this battle is good for me, whether we winning is correct, or winning the battle, or they winning us is beneficial, I don't know. I don't know what is the best to choose. I don't know what is the best to do. Till now he was telling that I know what is the best. This is Kulakshaya is going to happen, all this, but at this point of time, at least he has come to admit that I'm not understanding what is correct, what is incorrect, because after killing them, it is going to be impossible for me to live. I would not like to live by killing the sons of the Rashtra. He's saying he's now not only initially only guru and this, and now all of a sudden he has developed the love for Dhritarashtra's son also. Yaneva Hatvana Jijiva Shamas. I would not like to live after killing these sons of whom Dhritarashtra. Dhartarashtraha. Devasthatha Pramukhe Dhartarashtraha. So Arjun is lamenting. He is constantly lamenting. Not a word is uttered by Shri Krishna till now, because Shri Krishna knows perfectly when to talk. This we have to understand. We have to learn from Shri Krishna. We have to learn when to talk. At this point of time, somebody like us, we would have started blabbering this, that, this is correct, this is not correct. Where to give knowledge, that also is very important. We have to always understand the beauty of, now see, even these simple looking shlokas, we have to always understand the beauty of each and every shloka, the beauty of the words, and even the silence of Shri Krishna. Arjun was crying his heart out, and at this point of time, Shri Krishna could have, as somebody like us, we would have started giving the knowledge then and there, but Shri Krishna is knowing where this is not the right time to talk. This is not the right time to advise anything. This also we have to understand from the character of Shri Krishna. This is important. Now, at this point of time, when he is seeing Atmiyata, when he is feeling love even for Duryodhan, he is at an extremely low in his emotions. At this lowest point of time in Arjun's life, a beautiful shlok has originated from his speech. This shloka, Swamiji says, is the key to entire Bhagavad Gita. This shlok is so important that each sadhak who is trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. See, in Gita Parivar, we are being told what? Gita padhe, Gita padhaye और जीवन में लाए. Anybody who wants to bring Bhagavad Gita in their lives first should understand the meaning of the upcoming shlok in the truest form. This is one of the most important shlokas of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Remember this. And until and unless we put our heart in the state which is being described in the shloka that is coming, understanding Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā is not possible. And for that, let us see this one of the most important. See, we all know there is Keelakam, when we see the Ramaraksha Stotra also, Srimad Hanumana Keelakam. Hanumat Bhakti is the key, is the chavi to get the Kripa from Sri Ram. Right? That is why Swamiji has advised us to do this Hanuman Chalisa part regularly. Similarly, this shloka is a key. This Shishyasteham Shadimam Tam Prapannam, what we are going to see in the next shloka is the key laka to understand Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. That is the importance of this particular shloka. Why I am telling you this before the shloka? So that you keep your ears alert to listen to the next shloka. Karpanya dosho pahatasvabhava pritchami tvam dharma sammudacheta yachreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadiman tvam prapannam. This is a very, very important shloka. The first step, what he says, Karpanya dosho pahatasvabhavav. Karpanya dosho. My nature is overpowered now. With what? Karpanya dosh. It is, Karpanya means extreme pity for something. Extreme karuna. Karuna means sympathy, pity for this. Now what Arjun is saying, my life, my heart is filled, it is overpowered with what? With sympathy. And excess of anything is very bad. He's saying, and now he is also admitting that this is a dosh. My nature is being overpowered by this taint of sympathy, of pity. And now he says something very important. Prichhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha. What he's saying, I am dharma sammudha. Very important. The mind, I am sammudha, means I am now confused. I don't know. I am completely wondering from where I should. Dharma sammudha chetaha. My mind is confused about what is my dharma. And what he's using, one very important verb he has used, prichhami. Till now he was vakshami. He was telling, this is there, kulaksha is happening, this is happening, that is happening. Now he has come to prichhami. Now I am asking you why I am dharma sammudha chetaha. I am confused about what my dharma is. And now I am asking you, prichhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha. This is the most important thing. What is this? Asking, acknowledging that I don't know. Acknowledging that I don't know is the first step of knowing anything, and that is where the importance of this Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā is. Now, if I have done Geeta, Jigyasu Geeta, Pathak Geeta, Pathik Geeta, Vrati, after I all that we say, I know Bhagavad Gita. I know everything. If we start and then our studies remains half-hearted study it will be, because the first step to knowing anything is acknowledging that you don't know something. To attain any great knowledge, first we should have the knowledge of our ignorance. The first, when we approach teachers and if we say, I've understood everything, just explain me that, then this is not going to give any knowledge. We have to first become blank. Pori party in Marathi we say. We have to become fully blank. We have to, at this point of time, understand one very important thing. The difference between the Arjun of first chapter and the Arjun of the second chapter. When we are learning Bhagavad Gita, everybody knows we have to become Arjun to understand Bhagavad Gita. After becoming Geeta Vrati, after becoming Geeta Pathak, Pathik, everything, are we still the Arjun of first chapter, or are we or the Arjun of the second chapter? We have to always know this. The Arjun of the first chapter, how is he? He is ignorant, but not knowing that he is ignorant. He believes what he is thinking is correct. He is also justifying his own beliefs, and he has made Krishna the audience, and he is talking like what some people go to temples and do. You have not done this, you have done this. I have done so much good, you have not given me all this. Like that, we make God as audience. Krishna of the Arjun of the first chapter is that he has made Krishna his audience. We should not do that. When we are going to our Guru, we should not make the teacher the audience. He is shokagrasta, he is mohagrasta, he is bereaved, he is infatuated, but he has not sought any guidance. He has not asked for anything. He has not asked any guidance. He is telling, give me, what is this? Let me run away from the yuddha. This is the emotion that he has. But the Arjun of second chapter, how he is innocent. He is now becoming very blank, and he has now believed that there is something that he needs to know. He is believing that he doesn't know what is dharma. He is telling, what? Tell me what is beneficial for me. First time, from the chapter here, from the Bhagavad Gita has started till now, first time he has admitted that I am dharma sammudha cheta. Initially, he has taught dharma to Arjuna, also to Shri Krishna also. Arjuna has taught what all dharma he has taught to Shri Krishna in the first chapter. He is trying to do, but now he is admitting that he is dharma sammudha cheta. Ajnaan ka jnaan hona hi ज्ञान प्राप्ति की पहली सीढ़ी है. This is the sentence from Swamiji, and I just love it. अज्ञान का ज्ञान होना, no, having a knowledge of your ignorance is the first step to attaining any knowledge. And this we should always remind ourselves when we are learning Bhagavad Gita, and not just Bhagavad Gita, any kind of knowledge. Even if you are studying engineering, medical, whatever, if you are even a student of arts, knowing I am very good at arts and then going, it is not going to help. We have to have this not only for Bhagavad Gita, this bhav should be for every other knowledge that we are trying to seek. And from Shri Krishna, what we should understand. that without asking, we should not give any knowledge. See, if somebody needs food, give food without the person asking you for food. If somebody is thirsty and you see the person is thirsty, give them water. If somebody is sick, cure a patient without being asked to. But knowledge should not be given unless it is being sought for. See, we in our scriptures, there's a story of Kapil Muni. Kapil Muni, his mother, she was advised that you have to make Kapil Muni, who is your son, your guru. Kapil Muni knew, I am born to be the guru of my mata. She also knew that I have to learn from my own son. And when she visited Kapil Muni for so many days, Kapil Muni could have started, no, our own mata, he knows that I have to give her the discourse. And but he didn't start saying anything just like that. Now one day this mother only realized that it is my mistake. When I have to seek knowledge from my own son as a guru, I have to accept that he is my guru. So one fine morning she went and touched feet of Kapil Muni. Every day Kapil Muni has touched her feet. As his mother, he has respected her, touched her feet, and always seeked her blessings. But at that point of time, Kapil Muni, she went, I am now at the last stage of my life and I seek knowledge. I want to have jnana, and you are the right one to give me knowledge. Please give me the knowledge. Please give me the advice for my life. And when this happened, Kapil Muni has given the best knowledge to his own mother. So even for the mother, that relaxation is not there, that without being asked, it was not given to her. So for Arjun, the question doesn't arise. So we have to learn. Otherwise, what is our situation? हम तो ज्ञान बांटते फिरते हैं. On WhatsApp also so much knowledge we keep spreading. Everywhere, whether somebody is asking us or not, we keep giving advices for free. But this divine knowledge should not be given unless being asked for. Prachar is a different thing. Don't get confused with that. But this is very important. Even in our Atharva Shirsha, what is being says, Idam Atharva Shirsham Ashishyaya na deyam. The Atharva Shirsha knowledge of Atharva Shirsha Ashishyaya, the one who doesn't have faith in it, it should not be given. It is the duty of a seeker to first pray for this knowledge, seek that knowledge. And when we are going to seek this knowledge, how we should be like Arjun. How Arjun is free of ego. Very important 3 things here to understand. Suppose you assume you have to fill a vessel with water. What are the important things? The vessel should be empty and it should be in upright position and it should not be dwindling. It should not be shaky. It should be straight in upright position and empty. Then only you can fill water in it, isn't it? Similarly, when we are seeking knowledge, how should we be? We should be deserving. Hum patra ban jaye. Swamiji says hum patra ban jaye. Patra means vessel. But vessel also, the patra word also has one more meaning, become deserving. Be deserving to get this knowledge and become disciplined. Be straight, not shaking, dwindling. Be disciplined and we should be empty. Empty means empty from what? Empty from ego. Free of ego. That is how we should be. Then only we will get this knowledge. Otherwise, we will not get the knowledge. And third, very important, this shloka is only 4 lines, but see how deep the meaning is. After saying all this, he says, Yachreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme. Tell me what is the best for me. He is not telling, give me Patanjali Yoga or Karma Yoga, tell me what is Bhakti, tell me what is Dharma, all that he has not said. What he has said, tell me what is the best for me. When we go to doctor, what do we say? Do we say, today I'm having sardi, cold coffee, cold cough, give me Monte, give me this particular tonic? No, we tell the doctor, give me the best medicine that will cure me. isn't it? We don't go and tell doctor, give me this particular medicine, give me that medicine. No, we say, give me the best medicine. I want to get cured. That is what Arjuna is saying. Give me the best tonic. I want to get cured. Yachreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme, which you think that is correct for me, that you give. You tell me what is the best for me. And that is what we should be doing even when we are seeking something from the Guru. Tell me what is best for us. And this state has not occurred earlier. This state Arjun has not went in so far. Though Arjun was the most favorite of Sri Krishna, even to his dearest Sakha, see, accepting to be a charioteer of someone is something so difficult for somebody like Sri Krishna. Arjun is great. His charioteer, on his charioteer, in the flag, Hara, Mahadev is there. Because Maruti is an incarnation of Mahadev only, Shankarji only, and his chariot is being driven by Vishnu himself. Sri Krishna ji is Vishnu avatar, we all know. So that is the might like that. Arjun, how? Don't just see Arjun as Arjun. Understand his character. How is he? He is completely free of ego, and the state that he is in which he has attained the ultimate knowledge. Shishyasteham shadiman tvam prapannam. Shishyasteham. Shishya, I am your disciple. Shishya has two important features. Swamiji says, two wings of Shishyatva are, one is the Shasnath, means discipline, one who has agreed to accept your discipline. So when he says, I am your disciple, when some people so easily says that I am your disciple and they don't listen to their guru, what's guru is saying, they will just keep arguing, okay, Guruji bol rahe, sun lo, what we have to do, we'll do. No, that is not Shishyatva. Shishyatva has two important things. One, we accept the discipline that is being advised by the Guru, and Shasanath, and then you also are ready to take the knowledge from the Guru. These are the two important wings which every Shishya should have to be able to fly with the knowledge. One is discipline and acceptance to accept the knowledge. Only when these two things came to Arjun, we sang Shishyasteham shadiman tvam prapannam, shadiman tvam prapannam. Then these are even more beautiful words. Shishyasteham is one thing. He became the Shishya, accepted that I will listen to you, I will understand whatever you are telling. But the one that we have to understand even more deeply, Shadiman Tvam Prapannam, I completely surrender to you. I take refuge in you, and this is extremely difficult. When we go to God, we say, give me this, give me that. We are asking. But ultimate refuge is when whatever you give me, I accept. That is surrender. When we have this attitude, while trying to learn Bhagavad Gita, when you all, this is the importance of the second chapter, this is the important, every sadhak should, I told you, have this bow. Then only we will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita in the best way. We have to seek blessings from Sri Krishna. You are the one who can, to give us the complete knowledge. We are taking refuge in you. We surrender to this knowledge. And then the knowledge will slowly start trickling down our brains. Unless this attitude doesn't come, we will not get. See, there are so many, lakhs of books written on Bhagavad Gita. Even if you read all those books, you will not get a complete understanding of Bhagavad Gita unless this bhav, unless this emotion has trickled down your heart. The ultimate Sharanagati is the ultimate key to Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. And further Arjun says, Nahi prapashyami mamapanudyat yacchokamuccho shranamindriyanam avapya bhuma vasapatnamritam rajam suranam apichadipatyam. What he is saying, Nahi prapashyami mamapanudyat. Yachokamacchosharamindriyanam. I have completely, now here he has completely, I don't see what can, free me from this sorrow. I don't see anything else that can free me. Even if you give me the kingdom, I will not be able to, feel very happy. If I have an unrivaled, what kind of kingdom he is saying? Avapya bhumau vasapattamriddham rajyam suranamapi chadipatyam. Even if I get the kingdom of gods, I get a kingdom which has no enemies, a prosperous riddham. If I have a samriddha kingdom also, nothing is going to bring me out of this sorrow. We have to all understand. This is the time he has completely accepted this Sharanagati. One thing we have to know, very beautiful thing Swamiji says, the gates of temple open for wealthy people at any point of time. If somebody is very wealthy, politicians, actors, actresses, they'll go to the temples with the wealth. The gate of the temple can open at any time, but the gates of the heart of God will open to a real devotee only whose mind is free of ego. So, with complete giving up of ego, he has now, at this point of time, nothing is giving me any peace. No idea of kingdom is giving me any peace. I have completely surrendered to you, he said. And now, how is the situation of Arjun? Sanjay is describing to us. Sanjaya Uvacha Eva Muktva Rashikesham Gudakeshah Parantapa Nayotseiti Govindam Uktva Tushnim Babhuvaha. What he's saying, I'm Eva Muktva Rishikesham Rishikesha. Here see again Rishik Isha, the one who is Rishik means all our senses. Who is Rishikesha? Shri Krishna is Rishikesha because he is somebody who has mastered all his senses. So Rishikesha, he who has said Pudakesha, the one who has a complete control over sleep, is requesting the one who has complete control over the senses. See the beauty of that sentence Sanjay has used. So what Sanjay is saying, the one who has complete control over sleep is not able to control his moha nidra. Moha nidra means the ignorance, the sleep of ignorance. And this kind of person is asking whom? The one who has controlled all his senses, the king of all his senses, that he is asking. So cues he is giving Sanjay are so beautiful. Nidra ka swami इंद्रियों के स्वामी से पूछ रहा है. If you literally translate it into Hindi, the king of who has mastered sleep is asking the one who has mastered all the senses, and what he is saying, Nayotsya, I am not going to fight. Tushnim babhuva. Having said this, he became quiet, silent, and sat down. After accepting the Shishyatva, after accepting the discipleship, after surrendering to Shri Krishna and completely crying and saying, I cannot fight, he has sat down. And what does a counselor do? When some patient comes to him, the counselor will completely keep quiet till the person who is complaining is not ready to say something. So only when he is ready to listen, Shri Krishna is going to give his advice. After saying this, what Sanjay is describing, Tamuvachara Shrikesha प्रहसन्निव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विषीदन्तमिदं वचः तमुवाच ऋषिकेशः. Listening to all this, Rishikesha, what he did? Prahasanneva. Now imagine this situation. Let's go back to the marriage that we were trying to witness, which is where the caterer has refused to cook. Will we be able to smile? Will we be able to even be happy? Forget about being smile. Will we be even able to be happy? Or calm in this situation. But what is Shri Krishna doing? Smiling, prahasanneva. And at this point of time, the one who should be in the maximum stress is Shri Krishna actually. Because I told you the story at the beginning. Who has invited this entire battle? Who went to make the peace treaty? Shri Krishna has gone to make the peace with Kauravas on the behalf of Pandavas. After doing all those things, it's a very beautiful chapter, okay? And after showing his mini Vishwaroop, and after giving the challenge that when me and Arjuna are together, you cannot defeat us, and now the war is going to happen, after declaring that, refusing to take food at Duryodhan's palace, he went to eat at Vidur's house. After doing all this, he has invited the war on himself and Arjuna, and here Arjuna is saying, I will not fight. Who should be the one in maximum stress? Shri Krishna. Bigger stress for Shri Krishna actually, more than Pandavas, it is the reputation of Shri Krishna which is at stake. And he is smiling. This is the message we should always take away from Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Under all the situation, be stress free, chinta mukta raho. Shri Krishna, see, Shri Krishna's character is like that. When that Kaliya Nag was there, and the Kaliya Nag is there in front of him, nobody is even able to stand, and people are dying. All this is happening, and he is not only playing the flute, he is dancing. That is the grace of Sri Krishna. In tough situations also he can smile, he can dance. And Senayor Rubayor Matye, he is smiling in the middle of the armies. And he started saying the most beautiful, most important verses that we are blessed to be listening to, getting to study. This is a blessing that we have. Vishidantamedam vachaha Sampurna Geeta, entire Bhagavad Gita, this bhashya has happened with a smile on the face from Sri Krishna. The smile is very important. Even if you are trying to understand the entire Bhagavad Gita, it is about being stress-free and continuing to do your duties. If this, see, there is one thing you have to understand, the verbal meaning of the Bhagavad Gita, and you have to understand the gestures of Sri Krishna also. That smile, in that one smile, the entire message of Bhagavad Gita has come. If for those who are capable of taking it, they can take it, and those who are not capable of taking it, we are anyways going to go through all the shlokas from the next. So what is the beautiful message that starts from the 11th shloka of this chapter, which is extremely beautiful shloka? We will take it up in the next session, and we should all consider ourselves extremely blessed that today we are going to do the puja of Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Saraswati, and on this day we are welcoming this great knowledge, Sankhya Yoga in our lives. Sankhya Yoga we are going to welcome from the Sri Mukha of Sri Krishna. Let us seek the blessings of all the gods and goddesses today on this eve of Lakshmi Pujan, and uplift and we gear up for the next session to welcome this knowledge. With that, I wish you all a very beautiful happy Diwali with full devotion. Let's offer this entire discourse at the feet of Sri Krishna himself, at the feet of Swamiji, Puja Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Tat Sat. A very, very happy Diwali to all of you. On the eve of Diwali, you all have come for the Vivechan sessions. This is a very beautiful thing. You all are the chosen ones by Shri Krishna to get this knowledge. So a very heartiest congratulations to all of you, and lots of best wishes to all of you on this Diwali. Jai Shri Krishna. Lakshmi Didi.
Thank you so much, Didi. It was a wonderful session.
Thank you, Didi.
And on this day, as you said, on this special day of Diwali, we are very much blessed to be here and to be able to hear your wonderful Vivechan. You have given a beautiful and precise explanation of Arjuna's agony to participate in the terrible Kurukshetra war. And by highlighting the beauty and meaning of the shlokas and correlating it with why the tune is different, you have inspired us all to go into the depths of each shloka and understand. It's really a great pleasure and blessing this evening. So I'm now, let's move forward. I'm sure all of you are eagerly waiting for the interactive session and for your turn to clarify your doubts. Now let's move ahead. Please put forth your doubts by using the hand symbol so that you can be unmuted, and kindly switch on your videos too.
Yeah, we have Prabodh ji first. He is already on the spotlight. Ji Prabodh भैया प्रणाम, जय श्री कृष्णा.
प्रणाम दीदी। ऐसा मेरे कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है। आपको बहुत ही ऑस्पिशियस ब्लेस दिवाली की मैं विश करता हूँ।
Thank you.
उसके लिए थैंक यू।
आपको भी मैं प्रणाम करती हूँ. I seek your blessings today. जय श्री कृष्णा. प्रणाम.
माय ऑल ब्लेसिंग्स आर विथ यू।
जी जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय श्री
जी.
Next, I think
अच्छिला दीदी.
Achila Didi, please.
प्रणाम दीदी.
जय श्री कृष्णा।
जय श्री कृष्ण.
आपने बहुत अच्छी विवेचना दी। आई अंडरस्टूड इट वेरी वेल, but as regards the shloka number 6, my request is to please explain it once again. Shloka number 6.
Shloka number 6. Nachai tadvidmak kataranno gariyo. That one. Here he says, I am not able to decide. Nacha etad vidmak. I don't know what is correct and what is better for me. Whether they winning us, yadva jayema, if we winning them is better for us, or is they winning us better for us. Yadva jayema, yadiva nah jayeyum. And yaneva hatvana jijiva shamas. Even if I slain these people, I will not be willing to live. Jijiva shamas means wishing to live. Devasita pramukhe dharta rashtraha. Even if they avastita, if we stand after killing these sons of Dhritarashtra, if I manage to live, I will not be willing to live without them. That is the meaning of that shloka.
Okay, next we have Vidushi ji. Please unmute yourself.
Pranam Didi. Jai Shri Krishna. You need to unmute, Didi. I have sent you unmute request. I think you have to unmute.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी.
Jai Shri Krishna.
मैं हर समय आपके क्लास में भी और आपके विवेचन के लेसन्स में भी, whenever I am here, मुझे लगता है कि शिष्यस्ते हम शाधिमान त्वां प्रपन्नम. मेरी अज्ञानता का लेयर, my knowledge level is coming and showing me how ignorant I am every day, and I'm learning. So I just wanted to say that with so much gratitude in my heart, I can't tell you. And I just wanted to wish you a very happy Diwali, that even on Diwali day, you have done for us, and real gratefulness there. And from London abroad, I am really so thrilled to be here. Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Thank you so much for these blessings. It is all Swamiji's Kripa. Actually, we all are very lucky. I am not doing it. I don't say I am lucky to be able to do it on Lakshmi Pujan day with the Kripa. This is Vishesh Kripa of Swamiji that I got to study something so valuable on Lakshmi Pujan day. So it is all Kripa of Swamiji. His presence is there everywhere in Geeta Parivar, all the classes. His Sukshma Upasthiti, his subtle presence is always there. I am sure he is blessing us. We all are blessed to be disciples of
Next,
Swami.
Chitra Suresh ji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
And a happy Diwali to you.
Thank you,
And-
same to you, Didi.
First of all, I would like to really no words to explain. I can just say, express my praise for the wonderful way that you have explained everything. To be very frank, there are many vivachans which I have actually missed. I couldn't attend for various reasons. Sometimes I forget also. That is my weakness, forgetfulness. Because of that, the time will go off, and I will later on remember, then I will see the YouTube and do that. But listening in person at the first time makes a big effect. And you have really done very well. And I have no questions, but I have one small complaint. Like in films and all, in Doordarshan in the earlier days, after everything at the suspense time, they will say, Kahani ka shesh bag next week. So today, what you did, and I was really, I didn't know what to do, because the way you explained, it brought tears to my eyes. It was really very good. I mean, we all think we give advice very easily, but not the other way. But it was really wonderful. The way you put it is wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I was really looking for some feedback, like, oh wow, there is something she's suggesting. But yeah, so that will serve as a reminder for you to come next time. And for whatever Vivechan sessions you have missed, you can visit vivechan.learngeeta.com and utilize the website to its best. All Vivechans are available at chapter wise, everything is available. So thank
Shraddha
you so
Didi,
much for that
actually
cute,
speaking, even I had, Shraddha Didi, even I was also taken aback. Why, how so fast it was completed? So
I was looking at the time and I saw already I have taken 15 minutes extra. So
still, but we were so engrossed in listening that we could not see the time also. So, okay, I think no more hand raisers are there. Shall we move forward?
Yes, please.
Is there anybody else who wants to ask any question?
If there are any further questions, you can still raise your hand. In the meantime, we can one part. You need to turn on your video. One hand raise. Ji Sadanand Deshpande Bhaiya, please turn on the video so that Tech Bhaiya can spotlight you. Just you can switch off the video again if you want. If there are any questions.
Yes.
Ji.
Kindly unmute yourself, Bhaiya.
Please unmute. And we have to unmute, Bhaiya.
Hello.
He's unmuted. Unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna. Pranam.
I want to know the meaning of Gudakesha.
Gudakesha. Gudakesha means the one who has got control of his sleep. Gudaka Isha. Gudaka means sleep. Gudaka Isha is Gudaka means sleep. And Isha is the master or God. So the one who is Gudaka Ish is Gudakesha. The one who has mastered sleep.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
And Arjun was like
Geeta
that,
ji.
he could master his sleep. Even while riding horse, he could sleep, that was his mastery. Very beautiful stories of that also, but yeah, we don't need to discuss that.
Dhanyavad.
Geeta Sriram Didi, kindly unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself. Please click on the button. You are not still unmuted.
Yeah, Sundar Bhai.
Okay, Sundar Rajan Bhaiya is
Yes.
unmuted. Ji, Sundar Rajan Bhaiya.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Okay, Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Yeah, your Vivechan was very good. Of
Thank
course, I joined it late, but I enjoyed the last few minutes of your Vivechan. I have one small query. All the chapters we have learned so far, we have Anupatan video in YouTube. For the second chapter, I did not get at all Anupatan video.
Okay. You can just ask your tech. So whoever is the tech in your tech bhaiya in your class, tech bhaiya or Didi, or the GC bhaiya and Didi. If you still don't manage to get, you can just talk to some tech. Somebody will give you. It is available, Didi. It's available.
Because second, I'm
Might
finding
not be, but your point I'll
difficult.
just take up with the tech team also, but it should be there and you can discuss with your tech team also.
Okay, because all the other chapters we had Anupatan, so it was easy for us to learn. However, we learn in the class, we learn this audio which you are sharing. Still, this Anupatan, it is a continuous one.
Okay, I will just check. I'm also not very sure, but I'll definitely pass on this feedback.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Didi, please tell your group number.
676776.
Pardon?
PRN number. 6776. Geeta Sriram.
6, 7.
6767.
No,
One minute,
no,
let me
no,
just
group number, group number. I am asking about your group number.
6767 67.
Didi, I think you can put in the chat box.
Yeah, I will put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, Sundarajan Bhaiya, kindly ask your question.
Yeah. Actually, I have no questions, but I just wanted to express my sincere thanks to Shraddha Didi. I started following her Vivechans from her 18th chapter. Once I started that, then I have become a fan of her, and now I'm sure that I will be following all her Vivechans whenever it happens. So I just wanted to say that. Last time also I had put it in my chat box, in my chat.
Thank you, Sundarajan.
Really, it was a very good, it is really a very good expression of Vivechans and all that. I really liked it, and we will continue to follow you, Didi.
Thank
And
you.
wish you a happy Diwali.
Thank you so much.
Wish
Happy
you
Diwali
happy
to you
Diwali.
also for coming on Diwali Eve, Lakshmi Didi and the entire tech team and who have supported in this session. Really thanks to all of you.
Thank
This
you,
is
Didi.
not just my Vivechan, it is Geeta Parivar's Vivechan with contributions from everybody, right from our content sharing Vivechan team, anchors, tech team, everybody, and most importantly the audience who have taken out time on the Diwali Eve to come and attend this Vivechan sessions. Is because you all have come, we get the inspiration to do the event on Diwali. So I am extremely grateful to each and everyone in the audience. Thank you, Sundarajan Bhaiya. Thanks, everybody. Jai Shri Krishna.
Now we'll move forward with to show our sincere gratitude by offering our sincere prayers at the lotus feet of Paramatma. I invite Kunamaraju Prashanti Didi from Nandyal. Didi is a homemaker and has a keen interest in dance and is offering her services in Geeta Parivar as tech assistant in L3 since February 2023. Welcome for the Prarthana, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yogesham
Satchidanandam
Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudeva Vrajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Deepavali Shubhakankshalo. Deepavali festival lo undi koncham Lakshmi Puja also.
Very nice.
Some
Wish you also, Didi. Wish you.
Very
Thank you so
beautiful.
much for that wonderful.
Happy Diwali. You are looking very beautiful. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Thank you for that wonderful Prarthana, Didi. Now, so after praying to the Almighty, now it's our duty to let's be thankful to those who helped us with or without our knowledge. And first of all, we have to be thankful to the God for helping us to continue this session without any breaks anywhere. And next, on behalf of Geeta Parivar, my heartfelt appreciation and applause to all those Geeta Sevis who contributed their best to make this program a grand success. I also convey my gratitude to everyone here for taking the time to attend this session on this special auspicious day. Thank you, one and all. Now it's time to chant Hanuman Chalisa before we conclude this session. So let's chant Hanuman Chalisa together.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारि बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावै। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हरे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. We'll meet once again, same day, same time next week for the vivechan of the next part of this second adhyaya. Till then, please take care. Jai Shri Krishna and happy Diwali to all of you.